What's good, everybody? It's your boy Hums from Ather Gaming, and today guys, we're coming to you with a brand new video, guys. But before we get into that video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys like as well, guys. Let's try and hit 100 likes in this video, and then I want you guys to check out the Patreon down below. Maybe something will interest you guys there. Even $1 per person helps us really know that you guys are enjoying our videos, and also helps us travel, go to better events, get you better quality videos. Anyways, guys, you saw from the title, it is the highly requested Invoked Shaddoll combo tutorial. If you guys want to see a deck profile, make sure you guys comment down below, and we will get to that literally ASAP. Literally ASAP. Yeah, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out the Patreon. All the links in the description down below, guys, and the giveaway is coming soon. Without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this video. Alright, guys, so starting off with the combo tutorial, guys, this is the strongest combo that this deck has, more or less, depending on extenders as well. Basically, you need Ather or the Meltdown, where is it? Or any of these cards in variation, to be honest. So, yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get into the video. So, normal summon, Invoker uses effect to get Invocation. Now you're going to use Invocation, fusing the Wendy and the Damage Juggler from your hand to make your first construct, and use your first construct's effect. So your chain links are going to be chain link 1, chain link 2. Just depending on your hand, obviously you can chain link any way you want. So basically what's going to happen is Wendy is going to summon Ariel face down, and construct is going to send Squamata, who in turn is going to send the trap card. From here we're going to link 2 monsters away, and we are going to go into Cross Sheep. Again, guys, make sure you do not use construct's effect, just because you can look in the graveyard and we only have one spell trap card to add, and if we add that card, we're dead. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to banish the trap card and the construct, and we're going to flip our Wendy face, not Wendy, our Ariel face down. Now Ariel is going to trigger to special summon a banished fusion monster, and now the chain links will go chain link 1, chain link 2. So chain link 2, Cross Sheep will reborn Squamata. Zones don't really matter, and construct will send. So construct right here is going to send your El Shaddoll fusion. Perfect. And now what you're going to do is you're going to banish the Damage Juggler from your graveyard to add Trick Clown to your hand. Where are you, Trick Clown? So we're going to grab the Trick Clown right here. Perfect. Now we're going to link the construct and the Cross Sheep away into our Meltdown Invoker. And now construct is going to trigger to add back the El Shaddoll fusion, right? So now basically what we're going to do here is you can choose your order of operations. Oh, and of course you're going to need cards in your hand to discard. So say like random cards like this and like this. Okay. So now from here what you're going to do is you're going to use El Shaddoll fusion. Choosing what you want to fuse away, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, but I actually like keeping the Squamata on board just so during my opponent's turn I have like some sort of disruption. I'm going to fuse these guys away into our second construct. And now our chain links are going to be chain link 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter. But 1, 2, 3, Trick Clown has to be 3 to chain block, so Trick Clown will summon anywhere. Construct is going to send your Hedgehog. Where are you, Hedgehog? Right here. And Invoker is going to discard a card, and you're going to add Invocation. And now on a separate chain, Hedgehog will trigger to add you anything. Usually here, if you did fuse the Squamata off, you can add another one. A lot of people like to add the Beast, but I think Wendy is better just because Wendy gives you better follow-up plays. But I will show you another variation of this combo as well. Like, technically speaking, depending on what you want to do, actually, you can just add the Dragon to your hand for disruption if you know the matchup. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, so now we're going to use our Invocation, and we're going to fuse away the Alistair in graveyard and the construct in graveyard. And this is going to turn into our Macabre, triggering the Invoker, Invocation in the graveyard, triggering the Invoker to discard to add our Invocation, like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle back our Invocation, add back Alistair like that. And this is my graveyard, yep, like that. And now we're going to link Construct, Alistair, and Trick Clown away into our Appaloosa for 3. So this is Appaloosa for 3. So I got a dice for that. Now basically we have a lot of lines of plays, as you guys can see. The construct will trigger to add back the El Shaddoll fusion because she's not on once per turn for some reason. And yeah, so that's that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to activate Invocation again, banishing the Alistair. And it literally, here, we'll do the Wendy. And we can get a Rage in right here actually, which is really good. Wherever you want, Rage in. And now this is gone. So now during your opponent's turn, you're gonna set the Invoked Shaddoll fusion. And now, no matter what their play is, they have to deal with 3 here, book here, a Macabre negate here, as well as a Invoked Shaddoll fusion. And basically, so say during example, your opponent does something, whatever, you go Invoked Shaddoll fusion, and you fuse the Wendy and the Squamata away into a window. And now what's gonna happen is Wendy and Squamata are both gonna chain, so chain 1, chain 2, it doesn't matter. So Wendy is gonna reborn a beast face down, or summon a beast, and Squamata is gonna send anything. So say for example, you can send a hedgehog to get like another card, but basically what I like doing for the most part is I like just sending the dragon to pop back row. And now this is the board that your opponent has to deal with. And then during your turn, you still have an Alistair, you still have an Invocation in his deck, as you guys know, we shuffle back, and you still have a beast to draw 2, discard 1, so it's a very problematic board for your opponent to deal with. Alright guys, now we're going to be showing you the other combo going second. It is technically a 1-card OTK with Shaddoll fusion, but I am showing you that you do have 5 other cards to play with. So basically you go ahead and activate Shaddoll fusion, and you're going to send Wendy and Damage Juggler to summon, you guessed it, Construct right here. And now basically what's going to happen is your chain link, so chain link 1, chain link 2, Wendy will special summon in face down defense position Ariel, and Construct will send your Squamata, who sends your trap card. Now what you're going to do is banish the Damage Juggler to add the Trick Clown to your hand, and then normal summon the Trick Clown and link these 2 guys away into your Cross Sheep. So very similar to the other lines of play. To be honest, most of your combos will result in the same sort of scenario. Again, don't activate any effect other than Trick Clown. Trick Clown will summon here. Banish the Trap and Construct to flip. Ariel will trigger, summon the Construct. Chain, chain. So reborn the Squamata right here. Cross Sheep can actually reborn in any position, so make sure you reborn attack position. Shield trigger to dump the Shaddoll fusion. And then from here, you guys can go 1, 2, and it doesn't really matter. I guess we're gonna get rid of the Ariel. 3. Into our Boral Sword. Trigger Construct to add back Shaddoll fusion. So now basically you have a lot of lines of play. You guys can see clearly what's gonna happen. Boral Sword will target any of your monster turn transition. You can summon the Trick Clown here, so you go Boral Sword will trigger. You go attack, attack. Shaddoll fusion, fuse these 2 away into a Construct. Right here, and then Construct will trigger to send anything, and then you just go attack in this game. So, I mean, it's a 1-card OTK against most boards. Again, you do have your 6-card disruptions, so say you stun your opponent to a play where they're kind of left with like an awkward monster, like say they end with like 1 Rage in or like an Almirage or something, and then they can't really play, you just literally OTK them, it doesn't really matter. Alright guys, so another variation to the very similar combo as I just showed you is the same sort of cards in hand, but this is to play around other decks. Obviously the Macabre negate is cool and all, and you will end on it, but I'll show you another card that you can end on as well. So you're going to normal summon Alistair, add the Invocation. Again guys, super standard to the combo that I showed you previously, which is kind of like the big board. So add Invocation, use Invocation to fuse these 2 monsters in your hand into Construct, and now your chain links are going to resolve, so chain, chain. So Wendy is going to set the Ariel, Construct is going to send the Squamata, who's going to send the Trap. This is going to be face down. Link these 2 guys away into Cross Sheep. Banish the Trap and Construct to flip. Effect, summon. Effect, effect. Summon Squamata. Construct effect will send your Shaddoll fusion. Now what you're going to do is banish, add your Trick Clown wherever you are. Get the Trick Clown right here. Now what you're gonna do is link these guys into the Invoker, Construct Trigger, add Shaddoll Fusion. And then again, you have your 2 cards to discard, doesn't matter what the cards are. Like this. Now what you're gonna do is you're going to Shaddoll Fusion. And like I said before, you're gonna wanna fuse away, here we can do a different play. Here we're gonna fuse the Trick Clown and the, yeah, we'll still do the same one. So Trick Clown and the Squamata, away into Construct. All your chain links resolve, discard a card, summon this guy right here. Put this on there. Construct will trigger to send Hedgehog, who in turn will go and add the Squamata. And then Invoker will discard a card to add the Invocation. Now from here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna use the Invocation, banish the Alistair and the Construct to make your Macabre, like this. Trigger, discard, search, Invocation again. Here, shuffle back the Invocation and add back the Alistair like that. And now discard the bottom so you guys can see. Now basically, like I said again guys, you have multiple lines of plays here. You can actually just clear up space if you want to make an Abyss Dweller. So you would like link the Construct away into like anything. You can actually Invocation your monsters away, so you can Invocation the Construct and the Alistair from your hand, and you can make another monster here, or use this here and then make an Abyss Dweller. So it doesn't really matter, but like I said, we're gonna do a different play. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3 into our Appaloosa again, right here. So that's Appaloosa for 3. And now Construct will trigger to add back the Shaddoll Fusion. And now you go Invocation. Invocation is gonna banish the Invoker. And it can literally be any dark monster you want, like it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna banish, I guess, the Hedgehog. And we can summon Caliga here. So the whole purpose of Caliga is if you're, and this goes. If you're dealing against a monster heavy deck, for example, or yeah, like a monster heavy deck, or just any deck in general that kind of needs their initial monster effect to resolve, you can literally just play with these guys and win the game. So basically, for example, your opponent goes, oh, active monster, you go Macabre negate, discard the Squamata, right? So now, or no, you wouldn't discard the Squamata, you'll discard the Alistair. So now you negate. So now they have no more monster effects, and if you fear that they might actually have like something to push beyond that, you just go Shaddoll Fusion and you fuse these guys away, and you make a window. So now your opponent has to deal with Winda, Caliga, Macabre, and Appaloosa. And somehow if they deal with this board, like you have the recursion plays with all your other Winda monsters, so you like link Winda, add like a Shaddoll Fusion, and this is already a game in itself, so yeah, it's really good. Alright guys, so that was the video guys. If you guys are interested in a deck profile, make sure you guys leave the comments down below so we know. If you guys are interested in more combos, make sure you guys let us know as well. Again guys, make sure you like up the video so we know if you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you guys check out the Patreon guys. Again, even $1 helps us out a tremendous amount. This is Hamza from Ather Gaming, wishing you guys the best. Peace.